Disney Plus Day was today, and with it came a bunch of announcements for the future of Marvel. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I did expect a lot more from today, specifically on the Star Wars side of things. Instead, the main thing we got for it was a sizzle reel and some concept art for Kenobi that we already saw because it got leaked. On the Marvel side of things though, there were a few surprises along with a couple of teasers that have me extremely excited. First and foremost, there's Moon Knight. It's been my most anticipated Marvel project for a long time, and we finally got a teaser for it. Even though it was only 20 seconds, the teaser was awesome and it raised my excitement for the show even more. One of my concerns for a long time was that the MCU would make Moon Knight in the style of an average MCU project. Comedy everywhere, even when it didn't fit, and heavy censorship on violence. This teaser sort of eased my concerns though. Isaac's Moon Knight looks very mentally unstable, and the tone of the teaser was very eerie and unsettling. The music played a major part in that, and from the looks of it, they're not going to do too much censoring of violence either. The fact that they're showing a relatively considerable amount of blood has my hopes up for a lot of brutality. After Moon Knight, we also got a She-Hulk teaser. As we already knew, Bruce will play a major role in the show. He appears to be teaching Jennifer how to control her transformations into She-Hulk. There have been reports that Daredevil will be in the show, and apparently he does the dirty with Jennifer. While I'm not sure what the overall purpose of his cameo will be, I'm all for any appearance from Maddie that I can get. Speaking of Daredevil, the Echo show was announced today. This is one show that we're all 100% sure Matt will be in. You really can't do Echo without Daredevil and Kingpin. If you want to learn more about her backstory before the show comes out, then I advise you to read Parts of a Whole. It's a Daredevil story from the 1998 run. Echo will also appear in Hawkeye before her show comes out. An unexpected announcement from today was Spider-Man freshman year. According to reports, this will be a Batman Year 1 kind of thing for MCU Spider-Man. It'll explore his early days as they hear, and we'll definitely be getting his origin here. All the Spidey fans that are mad about the lack of Uncle Ben in the MCU will definitely keep a close eye on this one. XMen fans also had a fantastic morning because it was announced that the animated series from the 90s was coming back to life. Obviously it won't be MCU, but new X-Men content is always a win, and that show was one of the best animated superhero shows that Marvel ever made. With all the good X-Men storylines that have come out since the 90s, the show has a wide variety of things they could adapt. We're gonna be eating good. While those are the main things that we were excited for, there were plenty of other announcements in the Marvel section of the show. Most of these we already knew of, but there were one or two more surprises. We were reminded of the Secret Invasion show along with the new look at Nick Fury. I still don't know how I feel about it being such a small scale event in the MCU. Unless the show leads to a movie, I kinda feel like it'll be a letdown. There's no way to tell until it comes out though, and it doesn't come out for a while, so we'll just have to wait and see. A spin-off for the Marvel Zombies episode of What If was announced. Hopefully Marvel will see the criticism of the episode and fix the issues it had in the show. Zombies was a horrifying storyline in the comics, and I'd like to see it handled properly in the MCU. The Agatha Harkness show that was reported a little while ago was officially announced. While this isn't a show that I'm particularly interested in, I don't mind it at all. I personally find Agatha a bit lame as a villain, so if anything, this show could improve her character for me. Marvel also reminded us of Ms. Marvel. There's been a lot of controversy surrounding her powers being changed in the MCU, and to be honest, I agree with them. We don't want to knock off Green Lantern. Kamala's powers tie into her character. Changing them because they're too similar to Reed's is a horrible decision. It has been announced that the show has been delayed until the end of next year though, and this could be because of reshoots, so maybe they're actually listening to their fans. Other announcements were What If Season 2, Ironheart, and I Am Groot. I was hoping that there may be some announcement related to Daredevil, but the closest thing was Echo, which of course we already knew about. With all the future projects that Daredevil is set to appear in though, at some point a reboot is going to happen. I didn't expect a No Way Home trailer, but a small part of me had some hope. That's probably going to come sometime next week or so. If I had to rank the shows based on how excited I am for them, I'd say first place is Kenobi. Filling in more of a gap between Revenge and A New Hope with more Obi-Wan content? Sign me up. Another duel between Obi-Wan and Vader is the icing on the cake. Second place is Moon Knight. Rumors about Blade making an appearance, an amazing teaser, and potentially well-written Moon Knight. What more could you ask for as a fan? I need the full trailer soon. Third place is the X-Men animated series reboot. It's been a while since we had a great X-Men movie or show. Bringing one of the best animated superhero shows back to life is a great decision. Fourth place is Spider-Man freshman year. Any improvement to Peter's character in the MCU is a welcome one. I'm glad the MCU understands that they should look into his background more. The fifth spot would probably go to Echo for obvious reasons. It's already been teased as Daredevil Season 4 with a lot of the old characters returning. It's based on the Parts of a Whole story too, which is one of the best Daredevil stories ever. I can tell I'm gonna love it. If I had to include shows like Book of Boba, Ahsoka, or Mando Season 3, then the list would definitely look a little different if I'm being honest. Ahsoka and Mando Season 3 would for sure get spots. Echo and freshman year might get bumped out. Overall, Disney Plus Day had its moments, but it was a bit of a letdown. I expected way more Star Wars to be honest, but we barely got anything on that end. Kenobi is rumored to come out in the spring though, so a trailer has to be on the way in the next couple months. Thanks for watching. Which Disney Plus show are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments, I'm interested to hear. Make sure to like and subscribe and all that stuff. New video coming soon. See you next time.